I think today is time to lean into Instagram. If you're looking to find clients the most passive way possible, and if you're looking to make money or level up your photography to make a career in this game, you're probably already avoiding the most obvious answer. I want to talk about the history of Instagram, how it led us to where we are today, the current climate of Instagram, finally exactly why you should still be posting and what you should be doing in order to maximize the profits in your photography. With everybody ditching Meta for alternatives like Behance or with Blue Sky, I'm here to tell you that right now is actually when you should be leaning in, doubling down into Instagram. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, I've been wanting to do a video like this ever since I saw this shift happening on the social media platforms, people getting mad at Meta or Facebook and all that's going on, which is totally understandable. I understand where it's coming from. Many of you might have just seen Peter, who just dropped a little rant on how he's ditching Instagram, or he's thinking of it differently than he used to. This just reminded me of something that I've been feeling myself and how I feel the exact opposite of how Peter is. So I get it. We've been on this platform for over a decade. I started posting back in 2012, square crop only, single photos. It was basically just a way to put a filter on my images. I was taking pictures with my phone, or I was taking pictures on one of the first DSLR cameras that I was buying. We're doing meet photos. It was just a way to share and showcase the things that I had, or maybe share them with some of the friends that I had taken pictures of. Instagram is the only reason I've booked any client for this last decade. I know that we all need a website, we all need, a different way to showcase our work, but Instagram is the freest, most widely used platform that has all of the creative directors and all the art buyers that you're looking for. I get it, at the start it was just friends and it was just about, a little bit of, I want to see what they're doing, they want to see what I'm doing, etc. Today, it's a marketing tool, and if you're trying to make yourself a career as a photographer and you're trying to avoid Instagram, or you're trying to only post on other platforms, you're doing yourself a disservice. The thing is, if you're posting to Behance, let's say, and you've got 200 likes from 200 other photographers, awesome, great. None of those people are gonna book with you. You gotta think of Instagram not like I need to get more likes than the previous one. It's just a platform to share the things you've already done. It's not a way to explode and to have like the biggest reach possible. And maybe it was like a decade ago, or maybe it was 7-8 years ago. But nowadays, it's really just a way for people to lose themselves in. Put yourself in the mentality of someone who's scrolling, or who's doom scrolling, who's going through their feed. The vast majority of people don't care and definitely don't remember who you are, or what you're doing, what your last post was, all of that stuff. Take the ego out of it. You'll be a lot healthier in your relationship with Instagram moving forward. Instagram has made me pull out my hair at times, many times. I hate it too, okay? Look, I'm not telling you that it's the perfect platform and it's the absolute best thing for all photographers forever. But if you're trying to make money as a photographer, if you want to put yourself out there, your website, your corner that is actually yours, the email lists, all of your things that are just yours and not algorithm based, get a fraction of the reach as your algorithm-based stuff. And I get it. It's annoying to play that game, and it sucks to be in a world where, your Instagram is your calling card. But at the same time, just look at it as an opportunity instead of as a detriment. You know how many more people can see and can be access to my work now than they could 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago? If professional photographers were able to make it work 30 years ago, you should be able to make it work with all the tools at your disposal today. If you're complaining about this, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, screw your feelings. Look at the facts, look at where the people are, look at where the money is being made, and I'm sorry, but it's still Instagram, and that's still the biggest platform, and it's silly for you to be like, no, I'm better than that, I don't need to post there, I don't want to play this game, I don't want to do reels, I don't want to do this. I'm not saying that you need to have the biggest, most popping Instagram page for you to be a successful photographer. But I'm telling you that it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to be a successful photographer if you have a popping Instagram page. I've heard the expression fame miss, which is famous people who have a fame mist around them, which is just a way that famous people look better. Rich people seem to have it all put together. If you can trick the art directors, art buyers into thinking that you're better than you are because you have more followers than the other people, even if it's a mind trick, it'll still work on them. I know it sucks. Trust me, I hate playing that game. I wish it was fact-based, logic-based. But we're in an artist subjective field. People who have larger followings appear better than those who don't. Don't come at me because I didn't make this up. I'm just saying that's how it is. And if you don't think that way, if you're like, oh no, I'm a purist and I don't even care about numbers, I don't even look at numbers, sure, think of that next time you see a famous person. Think of that the next time you see a celebrity walking by in the street and you're like, No, that's just a regular person too, man. They just have done something for a little bit longer than you. They've gathered a little bit more notoriety. There's no need to be jealous about it. There's no need to be like, oh, how did they? You can do it too. We have all of the tools at our disposal. Instagram is just a tool. And if you're trying to be like, oh, I'm too good for that tool, well, then you're just going to get left in the dust. When emails are quiet, when people don't seem to be reaching out to you, if you have people that owe you money and they just, rather than sending them an email and being like, hey, it's been 3 weeks, or hey, it's been 70 days, what's going on? Funny enough, when you drop an Instagram post, when you drop an Instagram story or two, a lot of those emails get answered real quick. And obviously this is just a personal anecdote, but it is pretty funny how I will have unread emails or unanswered emails, and I can just drop a new story or I can drop a new post, and a couple hours later, I just randomly get an email back from that one that I was looking for. You can't look at the actual likes or the interactions. Your feed is a place for people to land at once they find you. They better be wowed and just impressed right away. If that's the follower count, if that's the amount of posts that you've done, if that's the quality of your work, whatever it may be, you just have to be present. You have to be there. It's so much more difficult to try to do it without, like, to try to be like a purist artist and be like, oh no, I don't need to do this. Maybe, but trust me, it makes it a whole lot easier if you do. Success is a lot like skateboarding, and how, nobody who's ever landed a kickflip mocks people who are trying to land a kickflip. Nobody cares that your post is getting 4 likes. That just means less people saw it and nobody literally cares. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the little analytics and how post over post over post. I've been posting for 12 years. I used to get likes. I used to get 1,000 likes a photo. Now I get 12 likes a photo. My business is so much better now than it was 5 years ago. So don't worry so much about like, oh man, but my reach isn't working, or am I shadow banned? Am I being this? Oh no, but just post another one, and then all you should worry about is the next one to post. The only thing that I've ever done consistently, really, and like the most consistent thing I've ever done in my career has been posting here on YouTube. And it has been the easiest way for me to track my growth and the most stable way that growth has happened in my career, at least the easiest to see. On Instagram, I've always posted in a way of like, oh, I hope this one works. Oh, I hope this one works. Oh, I hope this one works. And then they don't. And then I don't post for like 3 months. And then I get mad. And then, oh, I hope this one works. Oh, maybe how about this one? And it was when I was doing that it wasn't working. Now, all I do for Instagram is I'm just using it as a secondary portfolio. It's a secondary place for me to put the images that I've already taken. If you didn't see them on my website, you might see them on my Instagram. There's so many more eyes there, and there's so many more people that just randomly might land on you. I have a dozen clients a year. I don't need 300. You don't need to have 3,000 likes on a photo to be successful. It's going to make it easier because you're going to have more people seeing you. But just because you have 10 likes doesn't mean it's not the 10 most people in your city that are actually looking and liking your photos. And just because they're not liking it doesn't mean they didn't see it either. I get a ton of emails from different like brands on here on YouTube that see a video, that reach out, but they never comment. They don't let me know about these things. They're just like, oh, hey, we saw a thing that you did 3 months ago and we found your email because we wanted to find you and we wanted to work with you. It's not about the individual likes, comments, subscribers, numbers, metrics, all that crap. It's about posting and then posting again and then posting again. Finding the right email to contact, finding the person at that right agency to contact is tough and usually pretty hidden. But that person is on Instagram. And you might find them, but they also might find you. I know there's a couple like art directors in New York and in Chicago, and there's some in like Miami. There's different like agencies that follow me from different parts of the world, and I always find that pretty sweet. Like I'm maybe not working in New York anytime soon, but it is neat to see that they have interest in what it is that I'm doing. Maybe one day we'll get to work together. Post it, and they will come. I hope you like this one, guys. Just a little bonus video for y'all. Leave a like on your way out. Subscribe if you're new here. Little sirens right on time, and I'll see you in a couple days. Later.